Okay, we're live, right? Let's see here. Hopefully, I didn't test this, but let's see here. I need my mirror. Where's my mirror? Okay. What do I do with the mirror? Here it is. Okay, so if I sit down here, and if I, that should be pretty good. Let's see here. I need to, let me just start this by saying, okay, so, come on, wake up. There we go. So today is 11:05, 18 May 2020. Okay, there it is on the phone. All right, see that? You can see that. Let me get the mirror here so I can see for sure what I'm hopefully showing. Okay, in the other feed, which is live on a tripod. And okay, there we go. That's fairly centered, right? One more time. Okay, close enough. I'm not perfect here. Okay. That's my site right there. That's my picture. Okay, we're gonna say goodbye to Facebook, and I searched for Sanyo M9935K on the internet. Okay, and anyway. Here's Teddy Hashi's video. You can watch it. It's got, 10,000 views of how to do a motor replacement on a Sanyo M9935, right? And then back here is my video that I shot way back in February 7, 2009 in my Decent Man For You account. Okay? And the reason why I have this particular up here is that I want to show that if you can see, just in forward of the volume control, there's some markings, okay, where I have the mouse rolling around, okay. Well, let's see, let me zoom in with this camera here, the YouTube camera, because I wasn't doing that, okay. So there we go. So you can't see it, but let's see if you can see it hopefully you can see that in there. But there's the right here on this, right there, okay, right there. Now, what I want to do is I'm going to pull up this here, okay? So here is, see the markings there? That's the same video, the same camera, the same markings. Okay, so this is the same boombox since 2009, right? So 2009, right? So there it is. So whatever it played in that video way back 11 years ago is what it did back then. Alright, so now I want to go to my files. I'm starting here with this picture, okay. So here is the last radio I worked on the 15th, okay. Now this is, let's see, I didn't get a pointer. That's what I need, a pointer, maybe. Let me get I had one. I put it right here. Here we go. Okay. So here's my magnetic thing. Okay. So let me start this with, here is the very same, it's missing the trim, okay, like it was in the video. It's, one trim missing, okay. Looks like that. It's got more markings I didn't notice, but here's the input end, okay, where you put in your, okay, this has world voltage, has your AC/DC switch for when you're changing from batteries to not. So if you get one, if it doesn't work, just check the AC/DC switch. Okay, here's your beat cancel for your AM recording, your headphone full-size jack, external speakers left and right, and your external mics left and right. Okay, there you go. That's what's on that end. On this end, I'm missing the fine-tuning for the shortwave, which this model has. I don't know where that knob is. Okay, here's the back. This one's got the one tab broke off. It takes, 6 D batteries right there. Okay, well, I have another picture of that, but it's got a complete antenna. There's the complete antenna. Okay, great. So then, what else? Here's the Sanyo made in Japan. Okay, 16 watts consumption, not output. Okay, it's M9935K, alright? It takes 60 batteries. Moving along. Here's the top of it, okay? And again, not a very good picture. I wasn't taking the picture to include these happy little marks, but there they are, alright? Alright, so it's got radio tape, volume, automatic loudness, balance, and tone. That's it. Then it has a music search, forward and reverse for one song at a time only, okay? So pause, stop, eject, fast forward, rewind, play, and record. Your radio tape switch, when it's in tape, it's off. Then you got your 4 bands. You got FM, shortwave 2, shortwave 1, medium wave, which is also amplitude modulation for those, you know, your main tuning and your fine tunings on the side, okay? Let's see here. Well, let me go back. This does have a piezo horn-loaded tweeter here in the front, in case you didn't know that. So it's got a, I don't know what size woofer, I never measured, but those, and then it does have stereo microphones, which are located, one is there, or I'm sorry, yeah, one is there, and the other one's over here, not up there, but anyway. Moving along, going back. So that, this, that. That's the top, this is the back, okay. Wait, did I show the back? Okay, yeah, this tab is broke. Alright, great, moving along. Okay, so here, oh, that's the piece of tape that I was using there. So there is a serial number. Here, everybody has to show on eBay the serial number, like that really means anything. Okay, this is when you take it apart. This is where all the screws go. Okay, so the screw goes there, screw goes there, there. There wasn't one in this hole. One goes there, one goes there, and one goes there. Don't remove, let's see here. Don't take out that screw, that'll take out the antenna, right? Got it. Moving along, that's the front. Open the door when you take the front off, okay, and the front lifts off. You take these 3 knobs off, take that knob off, and you just kind of rotate it forward from the bottom and it comes off. But you got to open that door. You don't want to break the catch of the door. Here's the inside of it, okay, so that's what it looks like on the inside. Here's the speakers. You know, again, I don't know what size, but they're, you know, got a good size magnet to them. And then, like I said, when I start taking things apart, here are the speaker connections. They're just push-ons, so you just push them, pull them off, right? But take a picture. It's red, pink, then orange. Okay. Okay. Then there they are removed, and again, blue, pink, and well, I didn't show it, but that's orange in my hand. So there we go. And then this is the okay. The speakers are rated what? They are 2.5 watt max, 4 ohm and 3 ohms, like that. Okay, it's here's just, I needed this picture. This is before I removed the 2 screws to take that thing off. All right, and there it is. I'm taking that off. Just letting my know. Okay, so picture of the tape deck. Pretty bait. Now here, let me point out that's the original motor right there. There is no speed control for the motor. Okay. Here's the underside of that. This is the recording bar switch. That, you know, this thing in the center, that's your recording bar switch. Okay, and this is what the tape deck looks like on the underside. Is your main drive belt, your secondary drive belt, and it's got other things in there. It's just another picture, just the deck by itself. Okay, then here's a deck I bought because I bought other decks, and this one's not quite the same because it has an additional thing here, but it's similar in design. It's a Sanyo. I just don't know what model this came from, but there it is. So I got this for maybe 10 bucks. It came with the motor and belts, pulleys, and rubber tires and all that. But they don't match up with this deck, so I couldn't use any part from it except maybe the motor. But again, the motor on this one is a non-speed adjustable motor. So, or this one is. So it's either it works or it don't. Okay. This is the secondary belt. It's approximately 3 inches. So that's the old belt I'm showing. This is the old belt here. This is about 5 inches. I did replace this one with the one which was just about, well, maybe 125 millimeters in length roughly, or 5 inches. Okay. This is the, again, the underside. This is driven, this tire right here, this tire right here drives these 2 gear wheels, and then this right here drives the round idler tire, which is your take-up reel. Yeah, that's your take-up reel. All right, so and that's, anyway, this little tire right here is driven off of this. Okay, and then this here, this big outer one drives your fast forward and rewind tires. Okay, that's just another picture of the See, that's your capstan right there, your capstan bearing. That's where your flywheel capstan goes into, and that's the wheel tire, if you will. And this can be replaceable. I don't have the original flat tire that goes on here, so this is an O-ring I got from the hardware store, repurposing things. Okay, so here it is with the old motor and well, okay, I removed the one belt. Okay, so is that right? Yeah, that's one belt removed. Okay, so here it is with the new belt on. Oh, that's what I did. Okay, so this is the bottom belt on, and then this is a picture with the top belt on. So just taking a picture, and that's driven off the flywheel, off the center thing, so it turns this gear really slowly. Don't know why, but then here I'm measuring the voltage with these pins right here with my test VOM right there, and I'm getting 8.51 roughly volts from that with the motor, with it plugged in, turned on, powered up, and fast forward or on, whichever one that is. Okay, so that's how I did that. Okay, and then this again is the old motor. Okay, just that's what it looks like. All right, and it's bad. It runs too slow. So here's another motor I found but it wasn't the right voltage. This is a 12-volt motor. This is a 9-volt motor. Okay, so this is the original motor right here. As you can see, it's got, I guess, carbon flakes from the bushing, or from the armature, and the brushes are, failing. So it works, but it runs too slow. It doesn't have enough current. This one didn't work. Okay, and then here I'm just trying to take a picture. Well, I've got several pictures taken of this. So there is that. Let's see here. This is not named. This is named. Okay, so this is the ground wire. This has a ground attached right there. Goes up through the tape, back through it, down here to the ground. That's all that is. Just a ground for the wire, for the motor. Okay. Then here is the white and black. The white and black leads. They go to the. See, this is the white is positive. The black is negative, and that goes on these posts. They're just wound on there. So this is the motor positive, then the motor negative. Okay, and then I just tried to take more pictures of this with a flash, and didn't come out very good. See here again, another picture, just trying to get it, and then without the flash even, didn't come out very good. But anyway, and I just couldn't get a good picture. And how many pictures I take? All right, here we go. So I finally found a motor that would work. I hoped, and it did. And so I had to change over this. I didn't show a picture of it, but there's a little set screw on the side. You need a really tiny jeweler screwdriver to unscrew that to pull this off. Otherwise, when you put it on. And then of course I soldered the wires. I'm using my helping hands thing there. So that's the red to the white, okay, from the motor, and again the black to the black, okay, because that's how that works. So there we are. And then, I put the shrink wrap on the tubes before I soldered them, so that's pink for the red and yellow for the, like that, okay. And then of course you had to adjust the motor speed, so this is how you adjust. You get your jeweler's screwdriver and you screw it. You play the tape. I don't have a test tape. There's a really accurate way of doing it by getting a 3,000 kilohertz test, or 3 kilohertz test tone tape, and playing it and using a multimeter and outputting the sound, and I'm just not into it. I just do it by ear. So I played several tapes that I know what they sound like, the proper pitch and speed, and I adjusted the screw, and I've made several videos in the past of how to do that. Okay, so I did that. Here I am listening. Well, you can't see it, but I'm listening to it with a pair of headphones, and I'm done. Okay, and that's something else. All right, so I don't know where I should stop on, but this is just going back through my pictures as I took this apart. Okay, so hope I explained everything for you. Let's see here. So then, let's see here. So that's a good picture to stop on. I guess that's a good picture. Okay, so now that I've had fun with my pointer, Facebook thing, and I want to wide this camera out. All right, I'm going to wide this camera out, and I want to stand up and wide out the other Facebook thing and see if it's still working. Okay, let's see here. It's still working, great. So let me, how do we do this? There we go, great. Let me put this, point this around here, okay, so, and then tilt this one down, all right, tilt this one down to the table, all right, there we go. So I don't have the speakers hooked up on this machine because I'm still in the testing mode and figuring out and such, but I wanted to just show you that I do have a tape in here. It's foreigner, okay, foreigner tape. And let's see here. Just put it on there like that. This is what I'm using for speakers, a little pair of these, and so I'm going to hit play. And it may be very soft, but I don't want to sell the music, but let's see it. Hit stop, and then now this does have a music search, and see if I hit play and it was this. There, is that going the right way? That's fast forward. Well, went to the next song. Okay, fine. So that works like that. So the music searches. You get another tape here. Here's some New Order. Okay, let me drop it off of there. That on here. Hit play. So it sounds like that, and of course you hit that there, and it goes back to, well, okay. So that works. So wait, so that's all I wanted to show you here is that this works. I'll plug in the this is the old motor I took out. Okay, let's see here. Looks like that. This is the old motor. Okay, there it is. Looks like that. No speed control. Here's a new motor. It's got, you know, it's wobbly. It's only got 2 screws holding it in place when it should have 3, but I'm not going to change that. I put it in there. I'll make another video here of how I'll take it outside and walk around with it and put batteries in it and play it and like that. And that's all I wanted to show you here. So hope you enjoyed. I've had too much fun here. This has already been sold. I want to mention that. It's already been sold. So if anyone asks, this is just my way of repairing this by putting a new motor in it. And you have to ensure that all the tires and rubber pieces and such are all good. Because you can replace the belts, but if that either tire and the tire on the flywheel is not there, or yeah, then it won't work. So that's the thing about this model. It's a 9-volt model, and that's all I know. So where's the remote? So let me just say good day, bye bye, hope you enjoyed. I gotta go. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. Right here, and just you can zoom in, right? So yeah, so I can zoom in and. Yeah, so that's what it looks like on the inside, and you could watch the sped up thing of Teddy Hashi's video, but I don't like watching sped up video. I like things being explained as you're doing it. Okay, that's all I know. Alright, so turn this off. Redo that with the remote. Thanks for watching. Good day. Bye-bye.